It's ladies night, what? It must be Sarah on the mic. With sweet little Holly, got the sugar, got the spice. We're keeping us tight, we're guests on the night. Linked up with Urban Spirit Studios. That's right. And I'm not a rookie on this all-star team. Me and Holly get you hooked like we're fishing for bream. This is home, never leaving us talent alone. Yes, it is my city, it's my throne.
Hey guys, and welcome to another Ladies Night podcast with myself, Sarah.
And me, Holly, where we discuss life from pills
to pills. So today we have the gorgeous, the beautiful, the multi-talented Yazzy B.
Hola.
How you doing, darling? You alright?
I'm very good, thank you.
Have you got any weekly updates?
You know me, I take one moment at a time.
Yeah.
So we just do
Don't
step
plan
by
life,
step.
just live it.
Just go with the flow, because you never know what can happen.
See, I love the way that you do things like that. It kind of puts me on edge slightly.
I think it puts everyone in my life on edge, apart from me. Like, yeah. Well, I just go with the
You're
flow.
like this bohemian gypsy that just goes, this is what I'm going to do, yeah. Have you made plans? No, not really.
No,
it's going to work. And
Yeah.
then you come back from wherever you've been and you're going, do you know what? I had this and this happened.
Sometimes there's a few bumps in the road, but we get through them, innit?
Yeah. It's
It always
inspiring
works
though.
out for you though, doesn't it?
Always, man.
You're an
When you're-
inspiration, because I should be more outgoing like that.
No, you are outgoing. It's just that you have
Not
to just...
outgoing enough.
I think sometimes if you don't take that step, then you're never going to know, are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And despite what might happen, you just face it and deal with it. And it's not necessarily always good, as I know from my last trip, but then we just flip the script and go down a different path, and then it's great again.
Yeah, that's
And from
true.
everything is a lesson, isn't it? So
That's very true, I like that. I'm going to have that tattooed on my arm there. Everything's a lesson.
it is, which means everything's a blessing. That's the finisher.
Tell her.
I just can't imagine Holly with a tattoo. Everyone that's going across her arm where she's like,
Look at the Yazzy food.
hey, look at my tattoo.
It would be backwards, it would be back to front, but then when I look in the mirror it would be the right way, so it's fine.
Oh my word. Crazy behaviour. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about AI, Miss Yazzy B, and how it's basically taking over this world. And I kind of think that it's dumbing people down.
Yeah.
Like the way that AI is actually dumbing people down. I looked, you know, you do, go on Google, I'm talking about AI, like, I think I put myself on the AI
you are,
like, hot list.
I was going to type it in and then put no. Don't do that, Yaz.
The AI is going to be...
Don't even let them know. But even though they're listening, you can't get away from it.
I'm on their algorithm now, but I typed it in like, how long until AI is smarter than humans? Is it by
It already
2029?
I would say it already is.
No.
What do you mean?
Smarter as in, it can literally pick up emotions. Like, you can ask AI anything and they'll give you an answer because they can, it's things that they've been taught.
Yeah.
But to actually like have a proper conversation on a emotional level, they don't really do that, whereas it's being...
Yeah. But
Do you know
the
what I mean?
more time they
They're not
spend
gonna show
around
you
it.
that.
Well, this is what it is, isn't it? They've made films by it and everything,
Yeah.
putting films...
Then it's there.
Yeah, but in time with them being more around and they're going to pick up. But it's just all a myth to me. It's all craziness.
Can AI ever have feelings? I think that's a load of rubbish.
I don't know.
You have to be human to have emotion. Like,
Yeah.
that's not normal. That's just don't make no sense to me. It makes me screw up my face.
I think they can copy it though. That's the thing, because you know how you can have some people who are maybe like neurodivergent, where they don't actually understand certain emotions, so they watch people, they learn it, and go, let me mirror that.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of like AI...
But then that's not feeling the emotion, is it?
No.
So they
But
can't.
I feel like people will be be able to be deceived by it.
Yeah, of course. But that's your thing.
Well, people have been deceived by it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Already, and it's not even at their stage yet where it's...
The thing is, it's all going to get because remember, humanity is effed, yeah? So it's like,
It's fricked.
the thing is going to go all mad, and all the thing's going to go mad, and then it's just going to blow up and probably start attacking us.
Yeah, make
My brother-in-law said AI is going to kill us all. I am not listening to that.
I've got that as a quote, actually.
Yeah.
It's definitely dumbing people down, because obviously musically, you can type, they write them songs. AI is writing raps for people. That's crazy. So you're taking away.
I was going to ask you about that actually.
Yeah, it's
like,
not-
as a musician, as an artist.
That don't make no sense. That's crazy. That's not you.
Yeah, because it's not your
not your
real
words.
life. It's not
It's
you.
not your words. You
No,
have heard that.
I know some artists, right, that I know you're not that intelligent, so you did not write that. I reckon you put that on ChatGPT.
That's crazy.
I've thought that plenty of times before, but I've usually kept it to myself.
No, but obviously people help people write and that. Like certain times when I've got writer's block, I've got a couple of friends like GB, he does my editing. Connor is one of my best friends. We're birthday twins as well, and he used to spit back in the day, but he won't do it now. But lyrically, he's bloody amazing. And when I've got writer's block, I will always try and say, "Bro, come help me." And
proper human.
Yeah, proper human man, not no AI. But I could never imagine asking something else to write a song for me. That's not.
No, but like say like you want to do a verse about say a plant, just put in AI like say something about plant.
No, I don't.
Oh, inspiration.
I would never type in it. Never used Alexa or any of them warm-ups to this, what is going on. Like.
Fair enough. I respect that, to be honest, because I think when people start doing that, there's no originality.
They're already listening to us anyway. We can be talking, I can be like, I've been talking, and then my phone is popping up with things, voices coming out of it. I'm like, this is nuts.
Yeah, it's true.
Bring me back to the phone box.
I'm probably going to end up with like advertisements for flights, because that's what we were talking about earlier on, so that's going to end up happening on mine. But another question was more so like, do you feel like people are losing how to interact with people? Like, you know, especially younger kids, because obviously they've really been brought up on technology. They play online, they play games online, they play with bots.
Yeah, so it's already happening anyway.
Yeah.
And then now, so we're computers and technology is already secluding our children and making them. Now they don't even need to talk to another human. Yeah. Now you can just talk to this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, do you think it makes them more socially awkward as well?
Of course it does.
Yeah.
But do you think that's a deeper problem, saying they're seeking that because they're lonely, because they can't?
No, it's because it seems to be
skills.
what's popular now. To kids, like to kids from the art, to us it's like, oh, what is this? Yeah. But remember, we can still remember playing with conkers and marbles in the grates.
Yeah.
These lot don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Now the youth, they've got a phone and that's it. But then it's not safe to play on the streets anymore, is it really?
Well, this is it. It's crazy. It's all gone mad. It's all gone mad.
It literally has.
We've just made a song called AI, and like it's a drum and bass song. And when the girl who I'm singing with, Sasha Applin, shout out Sasha Applin, it's a drum and bass project that we're doing in Tenerife. Yeah. So when we first did it, and she was like, we went from animal instincts to humans to I am a robot AI. Yeah, that's the words that she's used, and I'm like, why is she doing this? Why is she taking me down this AI route? I don't want to touch it. I didn't even want to touch it. So then when I was listening to the beat, I'm like, oh, this AI, I can't take that. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna say my thing because I don't like it. I see them through my third eye. Like I'm not playing. As far as I can not play, I'm not playing. But we're trapped in it anyway.
Oh, of course. I mean, we're all living in this digital world. We're literally using all these things now, aren't we, digitally? Yeah. But I think it's just one of those where it can become detrimental to people's health when, like what you were saying, Holly, about people feeling lonely and that's why they use the phones. But I think people are lonely because they use their phones. Because they have lack of social interaction with people. So then they don't know how to just interact. Like when we've spoken about it before, like dating. I walked down the street years ago and it would just be a guy be like, you all right, what are you saying? You get into a conversation and before you know it, you're going out on a date with them and whatever. Whereas now everything's swipe this and swipe that and everything's face tuned.
I think everyone used to have so much more confidence because you had to, whereas now you don't have to. You've got the option now, you can hide behind your phone if you want to. You probably don't look like that in person.
I think the confidence thing though, it's more than that because social media makes it, like we've had this convo before, it's crazy, man. It's so crazy.
Yeah, because I don't think I was confident growing up, but I just feel like it was just normal to talk to people.
It was a normal thing.
Well, you had to, didn't you? You had to.
Because how else are you going to really communicate?
It's like I started flying, when I was 15. I was still at school. It's flying. I used to zip up my coat, and tuck my shirt in and go fly up.
Hiding my
uniform. But you know, and it's crazy because since social media has been about, and that's the way to promote events, I've seen so many events like the turnout's not the same, and it's 100%. Because I believe truly it's because when you're putting the work in face to face, handing out flyers, selling the tickets. Oh, meet me back here, 5, I'll have your ticket. 5 tickets, yeah. And it's like now it's just a flyer on social media. There's millions of flyers on social media. There's so many, there's no.
It's worth nothing. It's like it's got no worth to it anymore. And I think that's what happens with relationships with people as well. Everything is just like. You spend so much time in putting something up on social media for someone to go, meh,
Yeah.
It's because people
Yeah,
are
it's
lazy
like
now.
old
It's
summer.
made people lazy more than anything, I think, because you don't have to go out your house. No one has to go. No one has to hand out flyers anymore. So why would you pay someone to hand out flyers when you can put something online?
Yeah,
You
it's
don't have to
crazy.
go out and pick up a flyer or come back at 5 p.m. Yeah, you can't get away with this now because they can detect it, whereas before you could. And I know people that did dissertations and wrote their whole uni exams with AI and got like first, and it took them a minute to do it. And like imagine.
But that's just so not fair on the person that spent hours and hours and hours and days.
Yeah,
and
doing
days.
a lot of research,
Yeah.
putting their all into everything
Yeah.
for somebody just to.
I can remember being at school, because I went, but obviously I was from and we weren't as well off as most people in the school, so everyone had computers, but I was still writing, so when it come to our GCSEs, they got marked more. I got marked less in it for writing because it weren't as neat, after hours of writing. And I'm like, this don't mean it. Then it all started from then, like it's just clicked in my head.
Yeah.
It all started from then when we was at school. Like it all started changing, and then now everything that was
you have
normal
like
to us has
a
come
lot
out
of
the window.
autocorrects and stuff, because I remember I'd be able to remember people's telephone numbers, know how to spell.
Yeah.
Whereas now, because everything's autocorrected, you don't really need to learn how to spell words. You could talk into your phone and it says it all. Do you know what I mean? So
No,
it's
I
like,
can't spell. I spelled February wrong yesterday.
I'm glad
her
you
birthday's
said-
in February.
My birthday's February and I spelled February wrong. Now my TikTok's gone viral. And everyone in the comments is just slating me saying, are you blonde? This, that and the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's an honest mistake.
Yeah, but February is the hardest month to spell. I think. It's the one,
February.
yeah, it's the one that you
Well,
can
it's
get.
took me 21 years to figure that out.
It's like schedule.
Holly's so cute.
Schedule.
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 No, I can actually do that one, funnily enough.
Do you have to say schedule when you spell it? Yeah, because I don't.
Never, it's schedule.
Yeah, I know, but to spell it, would you write schedule?
Or you just have to go skh-and-do.
No, but I don't know, the spelling thing comes natural to me.
There you go.
English.
You have to write
That's just
schedule.
smart then.
I'm
To be
alright.
fair, you're a lyricist.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not
You
too
have
like.
to. I've always been a bit dyslexic.
I've definitely done some dumb SHIT in my life. Like, that people would question my
Yeah. Well, we've mentioned before when we were talking about like what's the maddest thing that you've ever done. Like when someone's dared you to do things,
Yeah.
you need to look at those old podcasts because
go watch them.
you've done some madness.
Some crazy
Absolute madness. But I was going to ask you as well about how social media basically displays us as not just women, because I have got a thing with like how women are portrayed like within the media, but it's sort of like, do you think with AI, and because of all these perfect images that are put out there, that as women we can't just be our authentic self?
Yeah.
Because you know if you type into, because you can do it like on CapCut and everything, you can type in what you want it to generate as a picture.
Really?
Yeah. So you can just say,
I'm so dumb to all
To
of
all
this.
of that.
And that's what
That's
I
a
am dumb
blessing.
to.
Yeah.
I'm dumb because I refuse to do it. So
Yeah.
I can remember when everyone was doing the pictures. I'm not having that on my phone, but my friend did it for me on hers because she's bought
Yeah.
the thing in it, and I was like, oh, okay, but yeah, I'm not really in it. Like, it's not for me, so I don't know about any of these things. I just use the app. So I use Insta. I edit on it. I use Twitter. I use TikTok, and I just do my little videos on. I don't use nothing else because
like
I
all the
don't know.
different apps.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on over there with all
Yeah,
that.
you can get all these different apps that make you look like an actual cartoon character.
Yeah.
But that gets rid of jobs because there was someone who studied graphic design.
Yeah.
This is what
And
I'm saying.
animation.
They're
There
taking
was someone
away
who like.
the creativity from people, and that's not what I'm.
Yeah,
remember,
I almost feel
I
like my
might hear
degree
like,
is going to be pointless in a
Pointless.
year because my degree is all this creativeness and everything that I do is for my time.
No, we
You can
don't
go
let
on
it be
Canva now.
pointless.
You can go on Canva now and just get a template up.
yeah, it's so sad.
Photoshop, no need for it anymore. You don't need Photoshop anymore.
Yeah.
You can cut photos out loud now with an app that just cut the photo out. On Photoshop, you spend hours doing that.
Yeah.
It's
An
honestly
actual skill.
Actual
Yeah.
skill, now anyone can do it. You can automatically edit a photo now. If you just you can press settings. Someone would.
Oh my
spend
god, I've just had a
hours.
whole download, and I think I know what's going on.
What?
I can't speak it right now.
We'll
But,
talk off air,
Yeah.
or we'll get cancelled.
No, I'm gonna. No, well,
And
yeah.
does it just hit you everything?
Yeah, everything. Like, I can't wait to watch this back and see
Yeah.
that go in. That's crazy.
Just
That's what they're doing.
download. Just saw it
Oh, I love
live
that.
here.
I know
Over
what they're
Spirit
doing.
Studios.
What's your number?
Oh, dear.
We can't let them, that's what it is.
Yeah, 'cause
we
I
have
was
to
gonna
keep
say,
pushing our creativity and don't let them, because listen, our creative mind helps people with their mental well-being and emotions and all that. We can't let this stuff take over, otherwise we're going to be a society of robotic humans.
Well, yeah, because it's sort of like we're going to get dumbed down so much that we're not using our mind to do anything. Like
We have no emotion.
It's like when I'm driving places, I'll try not to use sat-nav or anything.
Yeah.
Because obviously if I've never been there before, like one time or whatever, then I'll look for directions because I need to find out
Because
where
we
I'm
used to
going.
use the road signs.
Yeah.
And they're still there.
But now, people, you'll see them literally driving, you can see that that's a dead end, but because the sat-nav says go down there, they're still going to drive down it. You've got a sign saying that's a one-way street, why are you driving?
No,
You're not
the
supposed to go
sat-nav
down
says,
it.
and then it will reroute you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's even little things like that where it's like we have so much trust in all of the AI and all these applications and the things that obviously some can help to an extent, but not to the point where, come on, you can't even read a map or you can't read a street sign or you don't even know where you are. You've been there 10 times and you don't know what area you're in.
Then you start to forget, well, yeah. But then also, that's just me. That was before AI.
If anyone knows Nottingham, let me put it out there. Holly thought she went to...
So you don't even know.
No, Clifton. She thought she went Clifton the other day and she went to Colton. I'm like, it's in two completely different areas.
I'm not from Central Nottingham. They both begin with C. They both begin with C. I don't know which one.
She trusted the Uber man.
I'm not bothered. I don't really care.
She
I'm not
trusted
bothered.
the Uber man. But this is what I mean. And it's little things like that. Because obviously I've done things like you're driving and the sat-nav says, yeah, you've got to go that way. Where you blindly just go, okay, not really taking in your surroundings or where it is that you're going.
Someone on here said driverless cars, etc. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, what's that?
It's already happening already. My friend showed me the
The
other day.
Teslas?
You can just press something and it's just driving.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, Americans have always had like cruise control, haven't they? So you can press it, so you kind of just drive anyway if you go at a certain speed.
No, but if you notice in some cars as well, it's doing that thing already where it's automatically stopping if you get too close.
Yeah.
So I was in my friend's car and it's jerked the other day and I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
With that
You just
car.
start to lose
It does
control
it.
out of everything in your life, don't you?
But we're not, like say, we're not going to know how to drive. We can't read, we can't write, we can't drive.
Yeah, we can't let
read
it.
a map.
I think you start forgetting what you're actually capable of as well.
Nobody will have their own thoughts. It's going to be crazy. It's just nuts. We can't let it happen.
Well, you've also got the thing of people actually do get into relationships over AI as well.
What do you
So,
mean?
like,
Nah,
in
get
the-
out of it. What are you doing?
Swear it. So in the AI world, basically it's like virtual reality. You know when you put the headsets on?
Oh,
and
get
it's
out
like,
of it.
Swear on my life, there was this story of this girl who got into a relationship over AI. So it's like they've got the headsets on, they feel like they're in it, but they're not. They're in two different places.
This is
in the
crazy. These
country.
lot are watching too much movie.
And she was heartbroken because they were supposed to like meet up or something, and he just
What, in
wanted
real
to be-
life?
Yeah, and he just wanted to be an AI, but they were like in love.
Yeah, because he probably don't look like.
Well, have you
They
seen
were actually in
Black
love.
Mirror? So there's an
Yes.
episode in Black Mirror where that actually happens. So these people fall in love. This man and this woman absolutely fall in love. They have a whole relationship where they're doing things, and they found out actually the guy was with another guy.
Oh,
But he didn't know that because obviously he thought he was with a woman and the woman was pretending.
What? So it was a man behind the scenes, behind the AI character.
Yeah,
I'm not
that they
being
fully fell in
funny.
love with. Yeah.
That's not fair though.
Yeah.
And this is where.
You can't
And
trust
it was,
anyone.
it was a whole different ethnicity as well. It was all just such a lie. So the
So
person
you
they
can
fell in
create
love with,
anybody
yeah,
Yeah.
and go
and just fake.
yeah, that's just not.
So that's another world of catfishing.
This
that
is just all not.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm not being
playing.
funny. If you can't trust your man because he's got an AI, bloody hell, stay single. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we struggle anyway with trust issues, isn't it, in this
Yeah.
day and age?
Yeah,
So
now
this
they've
is
got
just
AI.
authentic because the next thing your man's cheating on you with corn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corn.
And even that
Character.
one isn't
That's
real
not
now.
even
Yeah, because
real.
apparently that's going to all be AI soon as well.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing with
You'll have the strip club in your living room with your headset on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that probably is already a thing.
Going on, yeah.
Yeah, because this is the thing with like unrealistic expectations of how we should look because you have all these things online and how everything is sort of like generated and there was like one
It's crazy.
it popped off with, you know, when Barbie movie came out, I know this is like old news now, but basically Margot Robbie was getting slated and they were saying that she wasn't even pretty, that she was mid, that she ain't even that good
Mid.
looking. Yeah.
That's
And this
just
is
nasty.
because they've got so many AI generated pictures of what the so-called beautiful woman is. Just seeing a beautiful woman in front of you can't even see it. You're like, nah, she's mid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
man.
crazy.
You know, and then
You're not paranoid. You're right.
What they're saying.
I'm just paranoid anyway. You're not paranoid, you're right. That's what they said about
She's
me.
not
Yeah.
paranoid.
You're not. You're
Yeah.
right to think that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you've got these generated images of women, and they're all enhanced. Their skin is so perfect. They've got no acne scars, no scratches on the skin, no blemishes, no saggy under eyes or dark under eyes. You know, the skin is literally flawless, wearing no makeup, sort of thing. Then you see women in real life, and you're like, no.
She didn't look like that. She look like that in the
Yeah, and then
picture.
you've got people.
my life.
Yeah, but you've got people thinking that's what everyone should look like, perfectly airbrushed, and then it's not. Do you know what I mean? So you've got all these young boys growing up thinking this is what an ideal woman should look like.
Poor men, boo-hoo, get over it.
Yeah, but it's the same with girls though. But there's so much mental health issues with people.
Yeah, massively. Because why would you? Then you start to think you can never. I'm at the point. Well, I got to the point where I could never have just photo taken me and put out. It had to be gone through Facetune. I had to brush my skin out and everything.
Really?
Because I was so used to seeing myself like that, you forget what you actually look like.
See, I think we touched on this before as well. I sometimes post just me when I'm first up.
Yeah.
Like obviously I use a bit of an edit and a filter sometimes, but yeah, man, I don't.
I'm like that. I try to be
It
as
makes
real
me
as
sad,
possible
yeah.
because it'll make me feel more sad to have the filter on my face and everyone's liking it. And then I'm thinking that's how I should look when I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't look nothing like that.
Well, now
Do you know
you've
what I mean?
got. Have you seen the new Google phone that's gone? Like the advertisements on it all the
Yeah,
time.
the one where you can edit people out of your pictures and
Well,
stuff.
you can edit people out of your photos and also say.
I could
Edit you
photo
out of my
of
life,
you.
you're gone.
Yeah.
I'm like that in a photo, and you've literally taken me out of your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, well now as well, like you take a photo and if you don't like someone's face in it, you can change their face to like a different photo, so you can change people's faces.
Oh,
Only
so
because
you're
you're so
on
right, because I mess up pictures all the time. I'm the one who's always got that.
Oh, so you've got a nice face, yeah, that you want to
So
use in
then-
a picture.
So then if I pose nicely in something, Holly will be like, right, I'm chopping that out, I'm putting that on Sarah because she ruins all my pictures. Because I would be able to like, in every photo.
No, also because
She'll be like, I look perfect, and then Sarah look like a
We
monster.
don't know how to pose
No,
for this day
can
and
I
age.
just
Yeah, posing.
You wouldn't allow me to put that out with you looking like that. I would do it and you'd go, no,
Yeah.
Ollie, come on, change that
Yeah,
for
she
me.
did like really like face tune something of mine. I says, kid you not,
Really?
don't do that.
Yeah.
Some of them I'm like, yeah, that's all right. That looks.
I never
cute.
like really face tune you though. I just put the...
Did you face tune me?
No, all I do is for the thumbnails is to make them look like more like, I don't know, like
She makes them like
cartoony. I just
cartoonish,
put a cartoon filter on it slightly. So do you know our thumbnails are a bit more exaggerated?
Yeah.
So it's I've not changed anything about us. We've just got a bit of a filter on as well.
Okay.
It just makes it look better quality and stuff.
Oh yeah, it does. look
Thumbnail
good.
always supposed to look a bit better.
But I feel like that's what life's turning into. Like everybody's personal Instagram feed and TikToks and stuff look like this fake filtered version
Of them,
what they actually are.
Yeah.
And then people wonder why they're so depressed and they have all these thoughts in their head and nobody loves me and I'm ugly and I'm.
I know, you have to love yourself, man.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, nothing else matters. Trust me, man, love yourself. Everyone.
Literally.
That's it.
All
That's
the way.
why I would never put Facetune on anyone.
Yeah.
Don't download it. Don't use it. Even if you, because I'm not even bad at it anymore. Like not really. Like I just smooth myself out a little bit, and I still actually look like.
Did you get
myself.
addicted to using it? Do you
When I
think it's an
first
addiction?
used it, oh my god, the photos I used to post, I don't know how I had the audacity because it weren't even me. And it was quite obviously not even me, and I still thought in my head I looked like that. In my head I was like, yeah, that looks like me.
No, but that's what you would want, that's what you think you're supposed to look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Whereas now I look back on that and I think, no, I look like an alien because I went too far with like, you just lose focus
No,
on what you
you-
look
you
like.
just-
It's kind of like dysmorphia because I've seen that. You know, like everyone's slating at the moment, like Kylie Jenner, and saying, "Oh, look at her, she looks old and she's this, that, and the other." And then you look at it and you're like, "Do you know what? It's because she's gone to an event."
Yeah, but surely she's aged, man.
Well, yeah, she's like, I think, well, she's like
She's old
nearly
a bit, she's
30,
built.
but someone's taking a photograph, but it's got no filter on it, so she looks normal.
Yeah.
And
So
do
there's
you know
nothing
why
wrong
as
with
well?
her.
Yeah.
Because they say that the Botox she had, it actually makes your skin so much less elastic because it gets used to the Botox, and when it starts to wear off, that's what happens.
Possibly,
So
yeah.
that's
I
what
think
they
so because
do.
I'm not into those sort of things. But I just think people are so quick just to slate somebody about their age or
Yeah,
how they
it's not
look
nice, man.
because they've gone out with either no makeup on or they've got no filter on.
Yeah.
You know, you see them on the beach and they're hanging out with the kids. Oh my god, look at her cellulite. Yeah, women have
Yeah, we
cellulite.
have this, we have this.
Yeah, get over it.
Do you know what I mean? But because it's not filtered, now all of a sudden you're disgusting and you're ugly.
No, it's sad, man. It should never have been that in the first
It's like the
place.
Getty images. Have you seen them? And then they compare them to the real, like the Getty image is the real image, then they'll compare it to the celebrity's image, and it's a different person.
Well, there's one about J-Lo, and they'll talk about her, look at her, and they'll post a picture of her. This is what her real skin looks like. Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. And I look and I go, the woman looks really good. She's like 55.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see, like, she puts her head up and she's got wrinkles in her head. So what?
So what? That's normal.
You see her the way she can perform and she's dancing.
And she's still got energy, she still does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never see 25-year-olds dancing like that sometimes. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And our value is put in so much of like people's appearance and beauty. It's just,
Yeah.
it makes me feel so sad for young kids growing up thinking that's all they're worth, just pinning their life on that.
Yeah.
Literally. It's like Olivia Atwood's programme, The Price of Perfection, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've been watching
What's that?
this woman. You probably know more about Olivia Atwood.
I watched her on Love Island. To be fair, it's because she was she was a victim of it herself.
Right.
And you could quite clearly see that. She went on Love Island, she was a beauty pageant before that sort of thing, I think. And then she did the ring girls, like boxing matches and stuff.
Right, okay.
So she had a lot of pressure on her anyway.
What, to look good?
To look literally perfect. Like I'm talking, she had a boob job when she was, I don't know exactly what age, but I know she was ridiculously young.
What, like her boobs ain't even finished going?
No, probably not, no. Lip filler, apparently her lips, she said that her lips were massive in Love Island to the point where like she even stopped recognising herself and went too far with it because she didn't even know what she looked like anymore.
Yeah, she's had them dissolved a lot more now. But I came across it because I was cooking dinner and I was like, I'll put something on the TV whilst I'm in the kitchen. And that came on and I thought, do you know what, we've been speaking a lot about like plastic surgery and all these different things, and I wanted just to, it was like a 8 or 10 part series or something about like how people use fillers in their faces, like what guys use, what women use, Botox, all these different things. And she was just talking about all the different pressures that people kind of go under. And she was talking about how basically she started to see herself and think that she didn't look the way that she looked.
So does she regret it or not?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff she does.
And does she campaign to make people...
Well, now she's saying that she wants to be a better example for younger people.
Yeah, I like that.
And show people the process of it, to show when it can go wrong, the problems with it, and like show them other people like her that are not.
The thing is, that's not even going to stop people doing it.
No, in
people
fact,
we need to go like to the core of them, get the kids from young man and make them love themselves. That's just.
I don't think you'll ever stop now, because even I watched that and it did the opposite for me. I started thinking, oh,
I'm on a mission, I am, because it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. How much is not thinking about it now?
They spend a lot of money on it. Like she was literally having interviews with people, and some of them have gone, "Oh, I spent £50,000 on this," and I'm thinking,
50,000.
First of all, how much? Well, what is your job that you're doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then you're spending all of that on. Yeah, so a lot of them were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing that, and obviously spending all of that money onto the way that they look. Even down to like what their nipples.
You know, for me, and then there's people who are, well, like early on, I was like, "Oh, I'm not starving. I'm very hungry." And then Holly was like, "Why aren't you starving?" I was like, "Because we're not starving." And me and Sarah get it, and but even down to like in my head, that much money being spent on that, and there's people starving in the world, I can't comprehend it.
Yeah,
I can't, man. It does my head in.
And there was one about like the female genitalia, and I was like, why do actually people care what that looks like? No one who sees that apart from your loving partner.
Even with the guys as well, they had all these different things done to enlarge certain areas of their bodies and skills, chopping things. Basically, you know what a lot of women will literally go out and demonstrate against, and there's certain parts of Africa where these things like female mutilations actually happening. You have people in the Western world paying for that now. Obviously not on that same extent. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, but they are literally harming themselves.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
To say this is what looks beautiful.
This one woman had to have her backside like taken off completely and like completely removed because of a BBL that went wrong.
Yeah, and now look, for the price of beauty, now she has one cheek.
So yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When she actually wanted the reverse, she wanted a bigger. Yeah. And then
everyone just needs to know that nobody's supposed to look the same as the next person. I don't understand.
Well, that's the thing with when I see it. You know, when everyone's like, everyone's face is just like so completely perfect.
They're all
They've all got the
supposed to
same
look
nose,
different.
the same lips, the same fake white
weird,
teeth.
Man. I can't, my brain, I don't know whether I don't belong in this.
Maybe this is the AI.
Age.
The AI is literally coming forward into the flesh and people don't realise.
And I'm just not into it.
We're all just looking like robots.
Yeah. I suppose because I'm in the generation.
Look at my face, I'm just really I can feel my
Yeah.
face like I'm not into it.
Well, if you had Botox, your face wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
So
All my
and that's
facial
another thing.
expressions that everybody laughs at, yeah, when I'm on one.
Oh, that's me. When I come into a room and Holly will go, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" I can read it on your face there.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's another
Your
thing.
eyes say talk 1,000.
Oh, yeah,
Your eyes
give you the
do.
eye.
It's literally. It scares me. I stay away.
Like, are you serious?
I
But
don't
imagine
know.
everybody's face as if it's absolutely frozen with all the Botox and everything. Again, it's like we're not even able to, can't read the room
Nah, it's
Read
good.
the
Everyone's
room.
got poker face. Just
Yeah.
one face, that's enough.
Yeah.
until we walk in.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "It's them, get them."
Tell you what, my eyebrows have got a life of their own, and I've always said that. But even I don't understand how they move like that, to be honest.
I love it. When you do it and then your eyebrow goes, "Pshong."
I can't feel it doing it, to be honest. I feel like they're quite relaxed. I watch it back when I'm editing and I'm going, what the frick? What the frick is going on with my eyebrows? Because I don't feel myself doing it at all. I don't feel like they're going
Yeah, but
that
that's what
normally.
makes you you. So imagine now, like you've got all the Botox and whatever in your face, and your head is just literally like this. It's just
Stiff,
talking.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
stiff,
With
man.
your lips and
Like a Vogue Madonna.
yeah.
The thing is as well, I laugh too much. Like my laugh is big, yeah. So yeah, I'll probably bust the Botox. Yeah, the Botox will probably bust. Yeah, fuck it up, man.
You would bust the
Bust it,
Botox.
yeah, bust beer vessels, like things going on.
Well, I always wonder where it kind of goes to as well, you know, because I said this to Holly before, you know, how people's heads are like completely flat and then all the cheeks and stuff are flat. I've noticed when I've looked at people who have had Botox, they get really wrinkly like down their nose and under their eyes, because I think, because your face wants to naturally make an expression, you want to smile, the muscles are supposed to move, so it's going somewhere else, and I feel like it does age you more.
Yeah, this is the thing, yeah. I believe that these things are here for a reason. So you know, like if people's had something's happened to them, yeah.
Yeah.
So they be in domestic violence, for instance,
Yeah.
a woman's face might get mashed. My face has been mashed up, but so if there was something that could fix certain things and
Yeah.
it involves this procedure, then maybe that's what it's
Yeah.
for. If someone's had a car accident and they need fixing together, right? That's what it's for. Like, this is crazy, man. It's all money. It's
Well,
all
it's like some people
I
who've
just
got
believe
them,
it's to take away our identity as well. Like,
Yeah.
I've said this from the teeth thing from way back when.
Yeah, because everyone just literally looks the same. But I was going to say the same with like Botox, where people have got like disorders where they sweat so much, like if they put their hands on the table, it's dripping.
Yeah,
It's
so
sweat
my friends had it.
So you put the Botox in their hands, which I
and
think
it
is
works.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Because that literally is destroying their life,
Yeah,
or they
yeah,
say,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everything they touch, they're slipping off.
Yeah,
or
she's
they
sweating
can't
everywhere, my
have
friend was.
relationships with people
Yeah.
and things like that. I get
And that
it.
works.
That's
That
not vanity
works.
though, is it?
No, that's not vanity. That's for probably
Yeah.
for what it's there for, innit? But
So do you think as well, just as it's coming into my head, like because we're seeing all these images of these perfect people and the beauty standards and all the beauty, do you think it's going to make us like more selfish people? Because we're, you know, everyone's always like, oh, he's a narcissist, she's a narcissist. Do you think it makes everybody more narcissistic and it's all about them and selfish gain because everything is mainly about what they look like and how people perceive them?
Yeah, I think 1000%. It never used to be like that as much. I don't get me wrong, everyone used to care what they look like, but not to this degree. Their life came first, in my opinion. Like people live to be happy, people live to have a family and care about their kids and everything. Now you see mothers with putting Botox and lip filler and stuff before their kids and their family needs and everything. And that's just
well,
one
this is what I'm
example.
saying. I don't think it's. When you said that, in my brain, I was like, I don't think it's that they're selfish. I think it's that they can't. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
I think it's that it's so brainwashed that you're not even realising that it's selfish. You're actually so damaged that you think you need this in order to be accepted or to be liked or to be fit in or to get a man or to get a girl. I don't know.
Oh, we've got people ringing in.
So yeah, I think it's not. Some people obviously it might be. It might be a selfish thing, but I think for a lot of people it's actually not. I think it's an actual issue. Like I know a girl who was addiction's a thing, so I know I've got an addictive personality, and so is she, and she's got bipolar as well, extreme, and she stopped taking drugs, but started getting lip filler,
Oh,
and I
right.
swear it was like, it was scary because every week she's getting some more filler in her lips, and I'm like, baby, you need to chill out now, because what you're doing is, I could see it's just your addictive personality, you're swapping it for another thing. Like, so it's
like one fix to another, isn't it? But I can.
Yeah, so because it's not, so she thought that it's because it's not that it's not bad for her.
Yeah.
So she's spending she has to spend her money on something.
Yeah.
You know, so she was used to spending it on that.
Yeah, I can get someone who does it.
Her lip was about to explode.
Yeah, but like when you're doing it in your head, you do not see it like that.
Yeah, she didn't.
In your head, like I had my nose done last week and I'm ready for getting it done again. Not even a week ago, and I'm it done again.
I was going to say, but also what you do as well, and I've noticed a lot of people do. You know, if they say, "I ain't got no money, I'm broke," and this and that, but they've always got money for filler, and for the nails and Botox
always,
and all
like,
that.
I'll put that into an account straight away.
Yeah,
I'll prioritise that.
Yeah. They're absolutely broke, but still got a filler.
I'm broke, but
I'm like, how much was that? £200. Do you know what I mean?
I can be sometimes if I'm like, I've had my hair done this week, that was God knows how much. I had my nose done, I've had my nails done, I've had my tan done.
Yeah.
And because it's my birthday and I'm having a glow up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So fierce, but that's just an excuse. I'm telling you, I would do this anyway.
Yeah.
And because it's like looks come first, don't they, in some people's. And it's so sad, it's so stupid.
The thing is though, do you seek more validation from people online than you do in people in real life? You know, like when we say, yeah, but you're beautiful, honey, you don't need none of this.
Yeah, probably.
Do you prefer it when you get the likes?
I think it's because I've been brought up. Like, I've been brought up with schoolgirls being horrible and being bullies, and like everyone's got to look the best.
But
yeah.
Don't make me get cross.
Yeah.
don't cross Yazzy B.
And like, honestly,
but it's so lovely.
But then that sticks with you.
That sticks
that makes me mad.
It sticks with you, honestly, and still I feel like that little girl at school that gets picked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not no more.
Not no more.
Exactly.
And then now they'll come and see me and go, oh, Holly, and like they'll go say you're so gorgeous, and then they'll stop themselves because of the jealousy and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, not everyone's the same person they was when they was 12 years old.
Yeah,
but some people don't grow up in that.
While they're waiting
so
for their like dodgy boyfriends to come home from their whereabouts or whatever. Do you know what family you know what I'm talking about? Still living with no ambitions, nothing.
Because I find that though, I do feel like not just young people as well, because obviously adults as well, they have that whole, you know, you put a picture on whatever social media platform, you're waiting for all them likes. Rather than just that, maybe that one person, it could be your mum, your dad, your uncle, your next door neighbour. It could be, you know, your mate going like, today, oh look at you, Yazzy, you look nice. Do you know what I mean? But people can't take that one, you look nice, or wow, where'd you get your shoes from?
Yeah, but also
because you haven't got that one validation, but you put the picture onto wherever and you've got someone only liked that 4 times.
See, I don't.
Do you know what I mean?
So because I know people that if they don't get a certain amount of likes, they'll take it down and repost it.
I don't do that. But
that's
I've grown up in the Facebook age. When I was younger, when I was at school, it was Facebook, and your profile picture had to get over 100 likes, and if it didn't, you were nobody. You were unpopular. No one liked you, and that was
that's crazy.
My age for like anyone like 21, 22, or like a little bit younger. That's what it was. It was Facebook, and like you had to get that many likes, and if you didn't, you would delete it, and you would.
Yeah, but imagine
you go to school next day.
But you walking down the street, do you get 100 people going, oh wow, look at you, oh hi, you're gorgeous? No, you don't. It's real life. Do you know what I mean? But we've been.
And I don't care anymore.
In real life, they give you dirty looks.
Yeah. Give us a dirty look emoji.
I think you have to realise your potential and your beauty in person, which I'm still on the journey of doing, and I'm a lot better than
I am on a mission to make Holly look herself more. Yes, we're doing it.
Do you know what? I'm so much better than I was before. Like now, I'm so much confident. Like when I started uni, I'm a different person, and I think everything that I've gone through and like having a relationship and everything really helped that as well to find myself. And I'm so much better now. I'm just still, I like the little like treating myself and making.
No, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with doing something to make yourself feel better. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. But as soon as you're doing it because you feel you have to do it because of other people, that's
or
crazy.
Society.
That's crazy. That will make me backcomb my hair, rip my nails off, wear rags, and odd shoes, probably no shoes. Yeah, that will make me do that because that's sad, man.
I think we should all be more like you. I'm gonna make sure I'm on a self-discovery.
I don't think everybody should be like them
themselves
and find them, and that's what it is. Everybody's not finding it. I think I was forced to be nothing other than me because I was never accepted anyway growing up. I think being the race that I am, never being accepted in any way. So I'm like that. So then hence
is it because you're
magical
from,
unicorn,
like mixed heritage, that people, did you always feel like you couldn't fit into each side?
I just wasn't accepted into it. Obviously my yeah, it's been awkward, man.
Would you say you was a confident person though?
No, I was definitely not confident, but I made sure I was seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you forced it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to wear luminous. My mum, and do you know my mum? I love her. I love you, mum, man. She never stopped me being individual.
Yeah.
Ever. Like I decided I was a vegetarian from I was 3 years old, and my mum never forced me to.
Really?
Yeah. She said I just refused. And I used to wear luminous pink, green, yellow, and orange nail varnish. Of the bubbles and stuff. Like she just used to let me do what I wanted, and I think when I look back at pictures, yeah, she let me be individual, and then that developed me. And then in the end, I was like, you lot don't want to accept me? Well, I'm here anyway. Like, and so you have to accept me. And if you don't like me, you don't like me, cool, but there's going to be someone that does. And I think that's what's just always kept me pushing. It's got many people disliking me from the background, but I'm not here for them.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to take anything from this today, make sure you take that. I think that was a brilliant way to round it up, wasn't it?
It's inspiring.
Very inspiring.
I think that like the main thing for me is more be yourself.
Yeah, man.
That's what it is. You've always got to be yourself and be authentic in yourself.
And as well, yeah, I wasn't like this always. I only just learned this love yourself thing in the last couple of years. Like it's crazy. I really didn't love myself.
I never think it's too late to learn.
No, it's not. I know that. I was 33. I'm 37 now, I was 33.
And how's it changed your life?
I'm so, my hair has grown. Like, my hair was bald. I was bald all the way around.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing pictures.
My ex ripped out 10 patches, took out my head.
Yeah.
So then I got it shaved, because around this time it was like fashion for girls to get it shaved, but everyone was a bit scared to do it, so I did it. And then my barber, God rest his soul, Nathan Crumb, he was one of my barbers, and Louis, shout out Louis, the best barber in Knots, and he's not here. He used to put patterns in it, like around the thing. But I swear, since I learned to love myself and certain things in my life changed, because remember I stopped drinking and all that for a few years, and I just focused on loving myself and finding peace.
Yeah.
My hair started going, and now I've never had it cut, you know, but it's all the same length. So the sides of my hair is the same length that the top of my hair was.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a bit mad. I don't know how, but I just believe it's because I'm happy now within, and no one can budge that. No one.
That's beautiful. Be happy. Keep your hair, ladies.
Yeah, keep your hair, keep your sanity, keep yourself, find you, and what makes you happy.
Beautiful. I love that, Yazzy. With therapy sessions with Yazzy. We need that.
I'm happy now.
We need it at least once.
You're so beautiful. The thing is though, Holly, I cannot. It makes me feel sad inside.
I think you have to believe yourself, don't you?
Yeah, and that's what it is. And it's making me feel like crying, because I know what it feels like to really think that you're not good enough, or really think because for years I thought I was so ugly. I used to write it in my words.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy
I was
to me.
I was effing tapped, But that was like me really not looking. And then the minute I realised, whoa, I'm lit.
Yeah.
That I'm actually a nice person.
Yeah.
I don't have bad intention for nobody. I don't wish no one no harm. Everyone that comes around me, I want to try and help them the best I can, even if I'm not in a position to. I'm a good person. I love me, and people love me, and that's what I think. You're so beautiful, innit? Like, love
I'm
yourself.
getting there. I'm nearly there. I'm so much better than what I was.
You will.
I'm literally
You
so
are.
much better. I think I don't think anyone's truly happy with themselves, really. I think everyone struggles. Like, Sarah, you're always moaning to me about something or another.
Yeah, even I'm obsessed with Sarah. I just think these two are so beautiful, and it makes me sad.
We'll get there. We'll have to start implementing it. We'll come into the office and we'll say one beautiful thing about ourselves each day.
Yeah, and do you know what it is though? What I found myself, because I do find there's physical things that I'll be like, ugh. But because I'm so like comfortable with who I am as the spirit inside of this shell,
the vessel,
that's why I feel so much more at ease with myself. So I feel comfortable within myself. If that makes sense.
But so don't you feel like F it? This is my shell. I didn't bloody choose it.
Yeah.
So you lot have got to deal with it, and this is what it is. I didn't ask for this shell.
Yeah. Some days I do wake up and I do feel pretty sexy.
You're beautiful.
But then there's other times when I'm like Blair. But then I realise that
She's looked 21 since she was
Literally.
21. I don't know what everyone's on about.
I'll
The
say that
AI
all
can't
the
make
time.
her look no younger. Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you know when Sarah talks about Botox and I don't agree with it? I'd say to her straight away, say, you ain't got no right to even talk about it. I'll
But
say,
you know what? It was my
don't
dad's
even.
80th birthday yesterday. I went to see him and I was like, Dad, you look so good.
Oh,
He's only
sick.
got like a couple of like lines in his forehead there, maybe a couple of.
That's going to be you, that.
Yeah, you lot are good spirited people.
got
That's
nothing
right. I
else.
think when you're good from your within, the beauty is it's just there in it, and your family, because you're so beautiful from within, your family must be the same. So yeah, honestly, man, that's just what I feel. I
It's how
swear,
you're
that's what I
raised.
feel. Yeah, man, it's from within. It's what's in your spirit, in your soul. That's what it is. Like some people out here are wicked, man, wicked and bad, and they look not too tough. Do you know what I mean? It's sad, man.
Oh, dude.
Sad. Learn to love yourself. Don't hate on other people. Because I've never wanted to be like anyone else either. I think this is what it is. I've never wanted to be like anyone else, apart from when I was like little and confused why I was always being called names for being brown. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
And now look at the people trying to be brown like you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
now
That's
I
the
get
thing,
called
yeah.
white. Now they think I'm white. Everyone
Yeah.
thinks I'm white. So I'm like, whoa, that's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Never being accepted for being a
Literally.
yeah.
No, I
All
definitely
this
get that.
AI stuff, all this technology, all this internet stuff, it's just poisoning people, man. I don't like it. What you lot are doing, I don't love it. Ban me if you want. I'm done talking now.
Yes, on that note, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Wrap up ladies' night.
Hey, watch out for my tune coming out, AI, on the Power of 3 EP very soon. Sasha Applin and Andrea Alvarez. You're going to see her soon with these lot.
Hey, yeah.
Most definitely.